Alright, so what I'm doing today is I'm going to go over tips and tricks on how to get past the ticket booth, to get glitched out. This is the hardest part in all of the car-to-car merge. And there's a few things you can do. There's a little video that I have on my YouTube channel where it shows my fingers, positioning, and so on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to glitch out, and I'll start with showing the settings that I have. So in my controls right now I have assisted aim, partial. That's the most important thing for controls. In the online section, in the options, I have don't join mode for spectator box, allow spectators off, matchmaking closed. Those are the most important settings in online options and in those settings. And then now in terms of other settings, you also want to look at the display settings, and I have performance RT. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually go the long way, and I'm going to look for Anahuac, because a lot of people struggle with that part as well. Like, what is Anahuac? I'm going to go through the whole thing as if I didn't have any setups ready. So I am right now at the agency, and I am going to open up my map. Now, if you don't have this view in your settings, if you don't have all these blue jobs, what you need to do in that case is go to your interaction menu, and then you go to preferences. So blue interaction menu, preferences, and then you go to map blip options, and basically you go to all of these options. So series mode, contact missions, job activities, rival gameplay, and you set them as show, all of them. Now there might be some videos that tell you that you don't need to show all of them, you only need to show some of them. What I would say is just show all of them to start with, and if you want to go to more advanced settings in the future, do that. But go to your blue interaction menu, clicking on the touchpad, you go to map blip options under preferences. So interaction menu, preferences, map blip options, and then you go through every single one of the map blip options. Go select custom to show, and then if you have anything that are hiding, you have to set it to show, and you do that for every single one of these options. And it's very, very important that you do this, because there's some additional features in there that you need to be able to do all of the glitch. I hope that the settings section is clear now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the first tip, the first trick that you'd want if you are not able to contact Anahuac on your mobile phone. And the way you'll find that out is if you search for Anahuac 1P5 on your mobile device, your Apple device or Android device, and when you find Anahuac 1P5 or Anahuac 10P5, you're not able to join directly from the mobile device. If you have this, it means that it's restricted where you are. Therefore, you need to follow the process that I'm about to show you, which is the long process. In that case, what you need to do is you need to go to Maps, you go to your pause menu, you go to the Maps options, and then you hover over a job. Now, in most YouTube videos, they hover over this particular job here, so it almost seems like that's the only job you can use. I'm going to use a different job to show you can hover over any job. The important part here is that the start job press square button shows up. So if you get away from the job, you notice that the little start job square button doesn't show up, and then as soon as you hover over a job, it triggers it. Once that's set up, what you want to do at that point is you go to your game hub. Now this part you won't be able to see on my screen, but you go to game base, And then the first thing in game base is it'll show you like who your friends are that are online, and there's going to be an option to search players. So in this case, I'm in assisted aim partial. Oh, I'll show you what I mean by that. So if you go to settings, controls, you see that I have in targeting mode it's grayed out, but it says assisted aim partial. That's my targeting mode. When your targeting mode is assisted aim partial, which you can change by going to online, quit to main menu, and then in the quit to main menu section, in the main menu section you go to settings, and then you have the grayed out is removed. You can actually change it there. But my targeting mode is assisted aim partial. So now I go to maps, and I need to hover over any job. I hover over any job, and then I go to game base. So press the PS button and go to the game base where I see my friends, and the first option is these two little square smiley faces. Then you search for players from their assisted aim partial. I look for Anahuac, so I search in the names ANAWACK 1P5. Now the reason I use Anahuac 1P5 is Anahuac 1P5 is in targeting mode free aim, which is different from mine. And that's important for getting glitched. Once I find Anahuac 1P5, I can't add him as a friend, but there's an option to join game by pressing square when I go into their profile. Under their overview. So when I find Anahuac 1P5, it's going to be a Joker face. I select it. Under overview, there's like right underneath it, there's like a joinable game, PS5. I press square to join. And it's slowly going to try to get me to join that match. And then you're going to get a, are you sure you want to join different GTA Online session? Progress will automatically be saved. Select yes. Once I select yes though, I need to quickly do X square for the next option. But X square in the sense that I slide from X to square and hold on to square. I'm going to try to bring it close to the microphone so you can hear the noises it makes. See there, I failed. Which is very normal. Now, I mentioned this a lot. Biggest life hack is to cut your fingernails. This will help a lot. So search Anahuac. Now what most people do is once they find Anahuac 1P5 and 1P10 is they send them a message and then they pin that message as a favorite so that they can go and search and find them quickly later on. So trick. And then you join Anahuac 1P5. Gonna get the first alert. Are you sure you want to join a different GTA Online session? And then you saw there it says, do you want to change targeting mode message? And there I went X square really quickly, slid from X to square, held on to square. And then after that, I waited in my head 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, X. Then I pressed X, X to get onto this screen. Now I can do that again. I'll show you. Gonna get unglitched, and then I'm gonna go through the process again. So it happens. The second part happens quickly after you join. You press X on the first, like yellow alert. All right. So I go into the map options. I hover over any job. And the reason people select this job is it's the closest one. join Anahuac 1P5. That part takes a while because you got to go through their profile. You got to get to a point where you can join their game. But there's no rush. There's no time limit in this section. There's a time limit after the first alert. So after this alert, there is a time limit. You got to go fairly quickly to get into the second part of it. And then you got to count 1, 2, 3. I'll show you. There, I failed. It's also really good for people to see that, you know, you fail this part a lot. It's normal. So if you're failing it a lot, it's very normal. And again, the best trick I found, if you know, by doing this part, is actually just to cut my fingernails, so I can slide from X to square really quickly. Now every once in a while when it says like the job is full, or I just double check that my assisted aim, like my targeting mode, hasn't changed. And there's a little pop-up every once in a while that tells you that your targeting mode is still, you know, assisted aim partial, or if it's changed to free mode. Alright, so I'm joining Anahuac 1P5. 1, 2, 3, X, X. I'm at the ticket booth. I hear you, all of a sudden your mini map's missing. So you kind of go run around and press right on the D-pad, and then you spectate event. And then you can get stuck at the window. And that's when you know you've done it correctly, because you're stuck at the window. Once you're stuck at the window, the same way you joined Anahuac 1P5, at this point you join Anahuac 10P5. Now the fun fact is Anahuac 10P5 is on assisted, targeting mode assisted, partial or fully assisted, which means almost everybody in the game plays in that targeting mode. So at this point you could actually just join almost any one of your friends that's online. It'll give you the same error message that the job is full. There you go. Now you fully glitch, you're ready to merge. So I'll do it one more time. So what I'm doing is I'm joining Anahuac 1P5 to get out of the glitch, and I'm going to accept the first alert, and then I'm going to not accept to change target mode on the second alert. You want to join a different GTA Online session, progress will be automatically saved, yes. Now this is the same exact message you get when you do the glitch, where you do like X square. The job, activity, or session you're trying to join has different targeting mode. Do you want to change your targeting mode? In this case I'm going to press circle. Job is no longer available. Alright, so just to show that, you know, this isn't, it's just a matter of how you press the buttons and how your settings are set up. I'm going to go through it again. So I hover over a job. I join Anahuac 1P5 because I'm in targeting mode. Assisted aim. Join Anahuac 1P5. I accept the first alert and then quickly X square the second alert, hold on to square, X square, hold on to square, boom, 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 count 3 in my head, and then press X and X. Doesn't have to be really quickly after that, just press both of them as the alerts come up. Alright. 1, 2, 3, X, oh, see, maybe I was too fast on that one. Oh, so sometimes when you see that happen, it's because you're aiming. I bet you my targeting mode has changed. I'm just gonna quit to main menu, just double check, because it's not normal that you see when it goes like 3, when it takes a while in the air like that. When it fails, just double check your targeting mode. Oh no, still assisted partial. It's very normal that it fails a lot, especially at the beginning when you're trying it. So I'm going to go back to the arena, ticket booth, and I'm going to get glitched out one more time. Now, I've been doing this 15 minutes. I've probably glitched out 4 times, I think, by now. The more you try this part, the easier it gets. And sometimes trying it too much is also counterproductive. So it can be quite counterproductive. I changed the audio settings. Alright, so I'm teleporting. Since I have all my activities open, I can actually go to the arena. And same way that you join Anahuac, you start the job in this case, pressing square. Are you sure you want to start this job? Yes. And then I'm actually going to contact Anahuac 1P5, which is different targeting mode. And at this point, I'm going to join Anahuac 1P5. I'm going to accept to change sessions to join. Or should you want to join a different GTA Online session? Yes. And then no, I don't want to change targeting mode. Circle. And then all of a sudden I'm right in front of the arena. For those that wanted to know how to teleport. Alright, so I'm back at the ticket booth. Hover over a job on the map. I join Anahuac 1P5 because I've double checked my targeting mode. Now, getting to the point where you're joining Anahuac takes a while because you gotta go into the profile, you gotta join their job, you gotta click join, and then once you've actually clicked join, you get this alert. Press yes. And then X and square quickly. Didn't work, try it again. No, it's over time, 100%, you'll get it. And it's very normal as well that it does take a little while. Like it's tricky. You want to position your fingers correctly. Sometimes I find that, if my fingers are too oily or whatever. 1, 2, 3. X, X. There you go. Go ticket booth. You can get distracted. So once at the ticket booth, you press right D-pad to purchase a ticket, and then you should get stuck at this page, at this window, where you can't move. You literally can't move. So the trick is whenever you can't move, whenever you're stuck, you contact Anahuac 10P5 when you're in targeting mode, assisted aim. Anahuac 1P5. Join, go through the whole process, profile, joinable game, join the game, and then you'll get a little white thing that says join. Your job is full. There you go, glitched out. So at this point, you want to have a friend at the LS car meet who will invite you into the LS car meet. The reason being because you can't actually enter any building when you're glitched out in this mode. And that's it. Those are the tricks of the trade on how to get glitched out at the ticket booth. I hope it helped a lot. Um, Subscribe, click like. I'm gonna try to continue to make videos that helps people be able to do cool things like merge vehicles, give cars to friends glitch, and so on. So thank you for your time. Have a good one.